Voice of Stockton.
This broadcast will start in 60 seconds. This broadcast will start in 45 seconds. This broadcast will start in 30 seconds. This broadcast will start in 15 seconds. This broadcast will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Voice of Stockton. For more information on The Voice of Stockton, go to thevoiceofstockton.org.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS The Voice of Stockton or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
Hello, welcome on Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. on the Doug Vigil show with The Voice of Stockton 92.1. I would like to, I came early because I want to get Connie right after the show to discuss about her recent event that happened that was really, to me, I was in tears. I felt like humanity. I really believe in humanity. Really helped our community. It really showed so much passion and caring. So a lot of people have lost a lot of stuff. Their personal belonging, something that meant their sentimental value, and really touches all hearts of all. And you know, Connie is a wonderful, wonderful leader. She don't get enough credit about that, but she does do a wonderful thing, and she's very involved with the community as well. I mean, nobody don't. Connie is the one that is so passionate about being a lion. I mean, her love for a lion duty, feel like she's in an army, still in the military. But that's her love. I mean, I know, I see that in her, and really.
Let me tell your audience about what happened this weekend.
Well, let me finish what I'm talking about you first. All right, but you know, she's being modest, but I really appreciate her leadership, her persistence, her agony, her knowing and everything. Let's do it, you know. And that is good. And that's good. And that's something that she really wants people to get involved and see how she really sees people out in the community. When she sees something that she loves doing, she really does show people what she loves doing. And I really appreciate you as your friend and in my life and everything else, because you do show a lot of people. You show me what community help really that we
human
serve.
Kindness,
the kindness and humanity and people, and I do believe in people, humanity, and we need to support each other. We need to care our own community. I know there's a lot of things happening in other countries, but we need to take care of ourselves too. You know, take care of our fire. There's a lot of things happen. Recently, they caught someone that already started the fire. The
car fire?
Yes. And so now it's a consequence. So now we have our job to help out as much as we can. We do our best. And I like to, when Connie just had an interview with Fox 40. She's our president of our Lion Club. She got installed. She got one more year to go, and then she's going to be moving on. I know regional government, or who knows. She's so passionate about it.
Club level.
She got a lot to go. But anyways, I wanted her to come and talk about that. She was telling me a lot of things. I want everyone to hear what she was saying through her heart, what she was saying. Okay, go ahead.
Well, all of you probably know here in California that we've had in Northern California tremendous fires. So many hundreds and hundreds of people have lost their homes and lost everything that they have. Well, our district here in for Lions here in Stockton and San Joaquin County, Stanislaus County, Amador County, we have a disaster relief fund program, and our chairperson for that is Tom Penhaligon. He's from the Sonora Lions Club. And he organized us all from different Lions clubs here to hold a relief fund event, and got permission to be in front of the Walmart store here in Stockton. And we set up banners and a canopy and information that this was a fundraiser for the people in Livingston, California that have lost everything, absolutely everything. They fled their homes with just what they could get. And so the Lions Club up there in Livingston, we contacted them and asked, what can we do to help? They sent a list of different things that the people needed, from underwear and socks of all ages, sizes, to hose and shovels and rakes and working gloves, non-perishable food, hygiene products, and also canopies and tarps. They're using the canopies and putting tarps around them for like tents for people to live in. And they also needed coolers, because they've got ice, but they don't have a lot of coolers for everybody to store their food or their drinks or whatever. So I sent out a news release, and Channel 40 Saturday late afternoon, Fox 40 here in Stockton and around our district here, came and interviewed us, showed a lot of what we were doing, explained what we were doing. We were all interviewed, and that we were collecting items that were so desperately needed by the people in Redding, California. And we're also taking financial money donations. And so for 2 days, we were out in front of Walmart. People were getting the list. We had someone standing at each door entry with the list of the disaster needs. And, you know, people's hearts just opened up. The human kindness, that's what you were reaching at, Doug, but the human kindness of our neighbors and people all around our area, just the hearts opened up. It was just so wonderful to see what people were donating. Some donated a lot, some donated a little, but every bit of it meant greatness. And so we were on television, on the news, 10 o'clock news Saturday, and even our station here, a lot of the talk hosts were announcing our event. And this one man came from Escalon, and he had a hardware store. He brought over $3,500 worth of coolers and tarps and shovels and all types of things that are so desperately needed. And didn't even ask for any kind of recognition. He said, I want to help. And another person, I was in the store buying things that our Lions Club, Stockton San Joaquin Lions, were donating. And I got to the register, and it was over $100 worth of items. And I had my lion vest on that I have on right now. And this gentleman, he says to me,
Young lady?
Huh?
Young lady?
No, he said to me, are you with the group out there in front of Walmart? I said, yes, we are collecting items so desperately needed by people in Livingston, California that have lost everything. And he says, let me pay for that. I could hardly walk away from the register without having tears in my eyes. And by the time I got outside to where we had our truck and trailers, I had tears. To see the human kindness of people opening up in the time of need like we have right now was a wonderful, wonderful blessing. Absolutely. And so we collected so many things. And we also had a donation of 10 backpacks. So we took some of the money that was donated and went inside Walmart and bought all kinds of school supplies to put in those backpacks. And so, I mean, those are some of the things people donated. And I just want to thank everyone out there who might have been donating or who may be doing things to help the people in this disaster of fires in your own ways. I want to say God bless you and keep your heart open, because someday we might need it right where we are. And you know, this one lady, she put money in the donation money jar, and she said, I want to help up the people up there in Livingston, because you never know, we might need help someday too. So anyway, Doug, it was a wonderful event, and the community came together, and we have a truckload of needs and a trailer load of needs that are on their way right now to Northern California, to Livingston, to give to the people that have lost everything. And I hope it helps them, and I pray to God that they will get back on their feet as soon as possible. So that's what we did this weekend.
Well, and then you can, who were at, I'm going to show the video of the fire relief that you're on the news at the Lion webpage. Tell them. What's the name of the page again? I forgot. I keep forgetting.
San Joaquin Lions?
Yes, right. Thank
Lions
you.
Club, yes.
I'm gonna show one of the cameras.
Yeah, I'm president of the club.
Okay, right here.
Is that showing on our website right
Yep.
now?
Okay, here's you.
The motto of We Serve is very simple.
When we get a call or something is happening in our community, we immediately go and help. There's no question about it. Lions will just stop and we go and help.
Several local Lions Club members from around the area gathered outside Walmart on Hammer Lane Saturday, collecting items like shovels, coolers, and non-perishable food their club in Reading says are necessary as they look to life after the car fire.
It is so heartwarming to see the
That's Tom.
out here step up and help their
Just say the name.
community members. We're in Stockton. The fire is 200 miles north, and they're donating. And to me, that is so awesome.
While the Lions Club has a place organized and eager to take donations, several organizations like the Salvation Army are strictly asking for monetary donations to help with immediate needs and projects that will run long after the final flame is put out.
The biggest challenge that we see is that when we get all of these donations is where do we put them while we're waiting to give them to the families. It doesn't mean in the future that we aren't going to be able to use and be able to receive those, but just at this moment as we're going through and just trying to be sensitive to the families, we just want to be able to spend our time working with them, not trying to figure out where we're going to warehouse all these great donations.
The Lions Club is accepting money as well, filling this jar several times throughout the afternoon. Those donations will go on top of a $10,000
there's the little
grant
girl.
from the Lions Club International and $1,000 the group raised in Sonora on Friday.
Thank you.
Despite the differences in what each organization is looking for when helping victims of the car fire, one thing is for sure, every little bit helps.
Basically, it's getting items that they're going to need when they go back to what they don't have.
See?
Yeah, that was so wonderful to be able to get the word out. And like I said, on Sunday, lots and lots of people came. They didn't even go into the store. They came with carloads, trunk loads of donations, and that was an absolute blessing. So are you telling your audience?
I'm telling the audience that we're, like you said, we're on the news, and and like you said, what did Tom say? It was every little bit of
Every bit helps, every little bit, no matter what.
Everything, and you may not get much, but it means great, bigger things to somebody
Definitely.
else.
Some people, they were putting like $50 in our money jar fund, and then some people just came and put a couple of dollars in, but it all added up to over $2,000 that was collected that will go into a fund up there in Reading that is already being developed with financial donations to help all the people that lost everything up there.
So have you heard that what the organization that will not only want to accept monetary fund?
Well, they were interviewing Kenneth, who was the news reporter. He was interviewing Salvation Army. They were taking monetary funds, donations, and that money will be put into the donation foundations that are needed for the people that have lost so much in these fires. Yeah.
So yeah, because I know that when I hear the Army fund, whatever,
Salvation Army. Yes.
Sorry. The Salvation Army, they usually collect food, donate food, bread, or whatever. And this time they didn't want it. Just one monetary.
But just wanted the monetary.
Individual help, so we don't, supply. So how did the Lion got received? We're gonna do all the supply. Are they gonna go directly?
Well, right now as we speak, Tom and his wife Wendy, and another Lion. Tom has his pickup, and the trailer is probably about 30 feet long. It's full, and he's on his way up there to Livingston, and then there's another truckload right behind him with another Lion taking. So that it's everything that was collected this weekend is on its way to Livingston. I'm sure they're already there. And any of the finances or the money that was donated goes into a foundation fund that's already been established for the people there in Livingston. And this is
people who don't know what Livingston is. Where that?
Livingston, California is in Northern California. It's in Shasta County.
Okay.
Yes, that's where it is. It's Shasta County, and that whole northern area is what's on fire.
But I thought that was Yosemite also is on fire too, also, right?
Where?
In Yosemite?
Yeah, parts of the area around Yosemite and Silver Lake, California, Mendocino County. So we really have a terrible disaster here. And people have lost thousands of homes, lost everything. I mean, some people don't even have any identification. And they can't get into their banks or anything until you get identification. Lost everything. I mean, if you look at the table we're standing here at or sitting at, it's flat, nothing. And that's where their homes are. So if any of you out there have an opportunity to donate or to give to any organization that is currently continuing to help the people in Livingston, I hope you do. I really hope you do. You never know when we're going to need it here, or in your home.
Yeah, right now I really pray for those people, especially for our safety too. When Stockton got hit with so much smoke in our weather, it affected me as asthma sufferer, and it's really kind of like. It can't stand that smoke.
The smoke is really bad.
It's really bad
and even
pollution.
And that's 200 miles away from us too.
Oh yeah, I mean that's something that we need to take care of ourselves. We need to pray that good people will help out, and hopefully, when I see the news and they say there's 100 fire, and yet there's no containment. Meaning that they're having a control again.
Yes, and we've lost a lot of firemen, and then we've also lost civilians too.
Yeah, and all the falling fire and all that stuff is really it's an awful. And I feel bad for the family that lost their loved one too.
Well, the Lions are doing what we do all the time, is we serve the community, and our fundraiser that we had is not going to quit. We're going to continue. Where the need is, we will be there.
Yes, I do believe Tawny will be
and
there.
And you, Doug, are a Lion too with my club.
Yeah, yes, I am. That's how you beat me to it. Yes, as I was saying, I am also a Lion, and I do believe the Lion does tremendous causes for every community. We are known all over in the community. Right. We are known all over the state and in all count and country as well. So that's why they call International Lion. So
We're in 209 plus countries.
country. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And that's a wide thing to
That's
go
why
to.
we're called international organization. Well, listen, I must run now.
All right,
and
you have
thank you,
to go right
thank
now.
you for
Thank
giving
you for
me.
coming. I
Yes.
really appreciate that. That's the volunteering that you did. President Lion Connie that did the great did in the leadership. I'm sorry I wasn't there. I was not feeling well.
Well, your
so-
heart was there.
My heart was there,
Yes.
yes. And also, Camp Pacifica, is there anything happening? Is there
No,
any-
no, we're
there-
just getting a lot of smoke there. But there has been fires that were up towards Yosemite, and many times where we worried about our camp. We have a camp for youth, especially for the deaf, several weeks every single year, and we just finished camp, and this is near Yosemite, California. And it is also rented to other organizations, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. And it's on Highway 40 between between Oakhurst and Yosemite on Highway 49. And that's Camp Pacifica. Yeah, we always watch that.
It's still open. It's still
Yeah.
there.
Oh yes, it's still there.
So
Nothing's burned.
So their kid camp.
I think the camp is over now.
They're over.
Yeah.
Because I know Gene Fuzz were supposed to help out with the cooking for the camp last week.
All of the staff during the 2 weeks when we have the youth students that are deaf, we are all signers. All the staff are signers, and a lot of the clubs volunteer to go up to camp, and they'll cook lunch, and they'll cook dinner, and the kids are so appreciative of it, and it's so great. And a lot of times when we leave camp, we've learned quite a few sign languages. I mean, not language, but some wonderful words. So it's very good. Sometime we'll have to come on. I'll come on and I'll talk to you about
as
it.
a volunteer. But,
Yeah.
definitely. They already closed the season, right? They went back
Well,
to school.
for that, but there's other organizations that also rent the camp.
Okay, but that's not for deaf signer, right?
Well, it depends. Anybody can rent the camp.
Okay.
Yeah,
So any
but
nonprofit.
But our
yeah.
Lions own the camp. Our district
Okay.
that you belong to,
Yeah.
District 4A1, we own that camp and all the property. And we have a caretaker and his wife that stay there all the time in a very nice mobile home, and they care for it all year round.
Okay.
So,
Perfect.
yes, it's a wonderful place. And sometime we'll come on the show and we can talk about it more.
Yes.
People need to know about it.
There's one more thing before she goes. Before I want to ask her one more question. As the chairperson of the community marketing, there's a thing that I like to bring up, Connie. Tell me the theme. Last year with the theme, the World Peace poster contest, right?
Yes.
This theme will be what?
It's kindness.
Kindness.
Oh, what kindness means. I believe that's what the theme is for the Peace Poster Contest. But we'll talk about it next week,
Yeah,
because I'm
definitely.
going to be talking about it on my show.
Let them keep up with the Peace Poster contest. A lot of people are already asking about it.
Yeah, we have 4 schools that we're approaching. Now that school has started again, okay?
Okay.
Nice.
All right, kind of. I don't want to hold you.
All right.
I'm trying to keep her down.
Thank
know,
you,
every time I
everyone.
throw a question,
It's my-
you catch it like a fish.
This
All
is
right,
my
thank
buddy.
her. All right, have a good day,
Yeah,
okay?
you keep up the good work, too, and bye to all of you out there.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
Now, so now you hear what the President Connie was talking about, a lot of things happening over the weekend. So I hope everyone hear what I'm saying. Right now I'm using 2 mic. Hello. Okay. Anyway, just recently I had a friend on Facebook that talked about a movie that's coming out when I grew up. I used to, in a teenager, they're making a movie. My favorite superhero was Shazam, you know. And so what happened, I went and looked at it, and it's kind of like really not what I was expecting to see on the trailer tease, you know. But I go back to YouTube and I look Shazam, the old one, and I see the different actor, different character, different plot. The Bath is what they call Shazam was a 20-year-old man, not a young guy. He's 27, probably in your 20s or 21, young. But in the new movie that's coming out, it's almost like a teenager. You're trying to test this superhero and testing it and everything. So it's really, kind of caught me off guard. Like, oh wow, a teenager now learning to be, becoming a superhero at Shazam. So I guess it's more for kids to play and to relate to the young audience, which is good. I really appreciate that. But it's kind of interesting that it kind of changed the theme of what superheroes should be like, and everything. So in the comic world, I know that artistic is a very important thing in art and expression as well, expression. So thank you so much for if you have anything about things that's happening around our community, let me know. If you want to be part of my show, you could call me, you could text me, you can flip it on my Facebook and ask me what you want to be part of the show, and then discuss about any irrelevant topic. So please, okay, right now I'm gonna close early right now. So thank you so much for watching the Voice of Stockton 92.1 and also the Vigil show to review my video. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you next weekend. All right, bye bye. Love you.